Have you ever had this happen? You've got great intentions, but then other things get in the way and you don't get a project done. I've got several planting projects that I needed to get done this fall, and I didn't get them done. I had several other projects that I did get done, but the planting projects didn't make it. So I've got some plants for my pond, a lobelia and a stilbe and a hibiscus, that need to go in the pond. Right now it's frozen and they're not going to make it. I've got strawberries, I've got some geraniums, I've got a dwarf grape, I've got wildflower seeds, I've got some boxwoods. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that is not going to go into the ground this fall. I can mulch them in. I can do a overwintering project. I've got several plants in an overwintering area right now where I built some boards, put some leaves, from the shredded leaves that I got out of the yard from the vacuuming up the yard. Those are large pots that I have rose bush, apple tree, some blueberries, some things that are in big pots that I can't overwinter any other way, and I can't get those in the ground. And some of them I don't want to be in the ground, I just need to protect the root systems and overwinter them. These smaller pots, especially on these perennials that I can cut off, I can get down to a really small space. And the strawberries, I can turn those into bare root plants, just like you would buy in the spring. Those bare root strawberries that you're buying in the spring are overwintered in refrigerators, and by taking and cleaning off the root systems and bundling them up, putting them in a protective plastic to keep them from drying out, and then stored in cold storage. Well, it just so happens that I got a new refrigerator this summer in the house, and I decided to save the old refrigerator in the garage temporarily, to see if I get enough fruit out of my orchard where I might need the storage space for that. But in the wintertime, and in my first year in the orchard, I don't have the fruit, I can store some of these plants. And so what we're going to do is just cut the tops off, clean up the top of the pot of leaves and other debris that might be sitting on the top. And by doing this, we now reduce these pots down to a usable size. Get all the leaves off, and here we go. Now, instead of a great big plant, I've just got a small pot. I'm going to stick this in a plastic bag, duct tape over it, and then I will be able to put this in the refrigerator. The refrigerator is going to give them the dormant period that these plants need, and it'll stay at a constant low 40s temperature, and I'll be able to pull them out in the spring and hopefully be able to get them planted in the spring before I start a whole bunch of other projects and don't have time for them. And so this is an easy way to save some of your plants for next spring if you didn't get them planted. And the overwintering process was a complete success. All the plants that I put in the refrigerator came out just fine. Let me show you a few examples. The stilbe are sprouting here with little sprouts that are coming up from the ground. The aquatic hibiscus is coming up just fine. The baby jade boxwoods that I planted are really doing well. They were a complete success. The strawberries were etiolated, but once I planted them back into small pots and gave them some indoor light, they greened up quickly and were planted outside. And this is Jeff with a Greener View. Thanks for watching.